Taking you around Dog Nation in 90 seconds, this is DN90. Hello everybody, I'm Brandon Adams, and over the weekend, the highlight of Georgia recruiting news was the second installment of the so-called scavenger hunt. Maybe the most memorable visual to come out of the event was five-star cornerback Keely Ringo, his mom, and a snake that belongs to UGA staffer Brian Gant. It was quite an image to see. As you can see there, Ringo wants no part of the snake, whereas Ringo's mother seems more than happy to allow it to wrap around her neck and body and everything else. And when you see things like this, it can be difficult to ascertain exactly what the scavenger hunt's all about. Is it just a wild weekend of having a good time? Well, no. Apparently, according to UGA coach Kirby Smart, there's a lot more method to the madness than that. In fact, when Smart met with the reporters this week in Macon, he went into some more details exactly what his thought process is when it comes to the scavenger hunt and the value that he sees in it beyond just entertaining recruits. Here's what Kirby Smart had to say.
I think we enjoy it as coaches because it's different. You know, you feel like a guy comes to your campus 3-4 times. What can you do different with him? And somewhere 2 or 3 years ago, we met as a staff and said, hey, let's try to do something different. And everybody has their theme. And we just thought that was good. Now, at the time, I was concerned that kids might not enjoy it, might not like it, might think it's silly. But once you look at the 12 categories of things you have to do and where you have to go on campus to get them done, it puts you in some locations that you might not normally be in. I mean, I can say went to school there for 5 years, and there's places I go on a scavenger hunt I never went when I was a student. And I think that's unique, and I think they see a side of us as coaches that they don't normally see. And the flip side of that is we find out a lot about them competitively. You know, do they care? Do they buy into it? Are they too cool for it? Or are they out there trying to win the thing nonstop? And I like that. I like to find out whether they're kind of jumping in all in or not.
Interesting to hear Smart say that he can evaluate players while they're having fun. That's certainly the kind of insight a coach like that would possess. But as far as the event itself goes, Dog Nation's recruiting insider Jeff Sindell was on Dog Nation Daily on Tuesday morning, and he said that the 2019 scavenger hunt should once again be considered a success.
I think with the context of the scavenger hunt, I think Georgia did very well. I think they moved forward and kept pace ahead of Alabama with Amarius Mims, the 2021 offensive lineman who's the #1 player in Georgia for the 2021 class. You know, just the way Georgia does things. I don't think folks really understand just that art of, like, tweeting out selfies with Coach Lanning and also tweeting out selfies with Coach Smart. It's really good publicity on social media for the Georgia program, where when every other school has guys, I don't know, grilling out and playing cornhole or playing paintball on their field, you got Georgia doing something really organic and really kind of clever and innovative across the spectrum of the industry. And I think that registers with a lot of kids.
Clever and innovative and registering with recruits, those are all good descriptions, and Dog fans will be no doubt happy the scavenger hunt once again this year worked out the way that it was intended to. For more recruiting news, including the scavenger hunt itself, make sure you check out DogNation.com. And while you're there, check out information on Dog Nation Days of Summer, including the limited window still open for you to register for your chance to win a VIP stay at Callaway Resort and Gardens with Dog Nation on June 13th. Hope to see you there, and then back here again tomorrow for plenty more DN90.